Hi, my name is Renee and I am in my third year, majoring in Asian language and culture, focus area of Korea. I chose the summer exchange at Yonsei University, mainly because the campus located near Hongdae, Yeonnam-dong, Yeonhee-dong, which I really like the young atmosphere over there, and also because Yonsei is one of the top universities in South Korea. I went in the summer because it is a shorter term and I wanted to see if I can get used to living in South Korea for future longer exchange experiences or for future careers. I would say if you're going in the summer, you probably only need 100 level Korean courses because all the courses offered for the summer term are in English. And a lot of Korean people do speak English quite fluently right now, so the language barrier shouldn't be too much of a problem. I went there last year, the summer of my second year moving on to third year. And I started preparing the application the year before because the main deadline for Go Global was around mid-December. I only took one course, which was the Modern Korean History course. I would say the course itself can be a little dry, but if you're interested in Korean history and Korean culture, then this course can be quite helpful and it will be a very good choice for you. So all courses for the summer term are offered in English, and I believe most courses for regular winter or spring terms are also in English for exchange students. The learning environment was actually not as different as I thought it would be. The attendance and absence were definitely strictly checked, but other than that, most of the course structure seemed quite similar to the UBC courses. Because it was a summer term, I don't think there was any clubs that we were able to join. I would say attending classes is definitely the best way to make friends. Other than that, I think living in a shared house or sometimes 고시원, the place where I lived, which is a cheaper housing options usually for students and young professionals that provide the basic amenities. So living in those kind of places do help if you want to make friends. There were dorms provided by Yonsei University for the summer term, but very limited number. I tried to apply as soon as the application opened, but still failed. So it is extremely difficult to get into the dorms. And that is also why I chose to live in Goshiwon, but only for a month because Goshiwon only provides the most basic amenities and the small space can be a little uncomfortable to live in. For me personally, it was not very challenging to get used to living in Korea because I have a Korean language background and I have a lot of Korean friends who were also in Korea at the time, so we had a lot of fun together. But I think for foreigners who can't speak Korean that fluently, it also shouldn't be too difficult because nowadays a lot of Koreans do speak English very well and Koreans are usually quite friendly to foreigners. For the summer term, you do not need an alien registration card if you're living there for less than 90 days. For most cases, you do need an alien registration card for opening a banking account, but for very rare occasions, you might not need to. It depends on the school you're attending, and I think Songyungwan has an easier policy for opening banking account for foreigners. But for Yonsei, it's just the same. Most cell phone plans do require alien registration card. For foreigners who stay there for less than 3 months, you can get a prepaid card and you can get them in those wire service stores. But the downside for that is you cannot register for any delivery apps or online services or any membership. I get to know what living in Korea is like. I had a lot of fun with various interesting experiences, as well as learn a lot more about the Korean culture. Overall, I do recommend going on exchange in Korea if you're interested in the Korean language or the Korean culture. And this kind of experience is indeed very valuable